Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is now just 70 days away from its official release by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio, as well as creator George Lucas. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one aspect of Episode 9 that a lot of fans are really looking forward to has all to do with, of course, the major connections to the prequels and the originals that will be applied in this movie by J.J. Abrams, and what J.J. wants to do in order to truly end the Skywalker saga for the fans around the world. Now, on top of all this, we do know that Disney and Lucasfilm are taking many different risks, as well as inserting many different pieces of nostalgia, in order to tell a very unique and original story by applying new Force powers for the characters of Rey and Kylo Ren. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions, this is where things begin to get very exciting for Episode 9. Now, specifically, shot descriptions consisting of a sequence where it's explained that both Rey and Kylo Ren are said to be holding hands, where it's explained that they are in a flow walking session, where they are said to be able to see multiple visions of the past that have to do with the originals and prequels. It's explained that one of the many visions that both Rey and Kylo are able to see is said to be the moment that Anakin is said to be choking Padme on Mustafar from Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, where it's said to have been made possible by using a deleted scene from Episode 3. Now, it's described that this eventually transitions to another sequence in which they see Padme fall on the ground from Episode 3 by Anakin, where the sequence is said to transition to a moment in which Rey and Kylo Ren witness Palpatine using Force lightning on Luke Skywalker from Episode 6, where he is said to eventually fall down the reactor of the second Death Star, where the large explosion is seen. It said that as Rey and Kylo see these visions, they are holding Jedi and Sith holocrons, where the last describes a vision in which Rey and Kylo Ren witness Darth Vader's suit being applied to his body from Episode 3, as well as where the visions are said to also include the fight between Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn from Episode 1. So, let's go over a couple of parts about this. Now, a lot of fans are very curious about Force powers in The Rise of Skywalker and how important they're really going to be. Now, J.J. Abrams confirmed over at D23 that new Force powers would be a major part of Episode 9 and how the story is going to be told from start to finish for the characters of Rey and Kylo Ren and how they are going to develop as characters. And not just that, these new Force powers are also going to be used as a challenge, if you will, for both Rey and Kylo Ren, and to really learn the ways of the past of the Jedi and the Sith and all the past conflicts that took place, over the eras within the Skywalker saga. So, this particular scene is actually said to be based in a very dark environment. It almost reminds me of the Worlds Between Worlds from what's described here, and it does make a lot of sense as to why J.J. Abrams had a lot of discussions with Dave Filoni, since Dave Filoni developed the Worlds Between Worlds from, of course, Star Wars Rebels. Now, one of the big visions that Rey and Kylo Ren are able to see is, of course, the vision in which Anakin Skywalker is said to choke Padme, where she falls down on the landing pad from, of course, Revenge of the Sith. Now, that was a very iconic moment in the prequel trilogy, a very dramatic and sad moment for, Star Wars fans around the world when we actually saw that back in 2005. And the fact that Rey and Kylo Ren are going to witness that very moment really does, open up one's eyes as to why they are re-exploring those iconic moments from the Skywalker saga. Again, this is, of course, a flow-walking session in which Rey and Kylo Ren are trying to learn more about the ways of the past and what happened many decades ago. Now, this all leads to another sequence in which, of course, we have a moment in where Palpatine is using Force lightning upon Luke Skywalker from Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Now, Return of the Jedi, like I say, they will be using deleted scenes and reworking those scenes in order to use these visions in a different light that fans have never seen before in the Skywalker saga. That's going to be very interesting for sure, because we do know that J.J. Abrams is trying to be very original with this movie. He's trying to introduce new types of Force powers that we haven't seen before, such as the flash fights, the flow walking, and of course, introducing the netherworld of the Force and how that's going to help, Rey and Kylo Ren at a certain point in time in this movie. So you could really see that they're trying to do something incredible with Episode 9 by Disney and Lucasfilm, by really just kind of using this as a culmination of the Skywalker saga, and to really just give us a better idea of what's going on. Now, with that being said, Episode 9 really is going to be a film that's going to take a lot of risks by also inserting many different pieces of nostalgia to really bring in some of the fans that love the originals and the prequels, right? So, when we look at this movie, this really does have a big chance of marking itself down as the best film of the sequel trilogy without a doubt. It does have that opportunity in place, and in order to do that, they really have to play their cards right, and I think that this is a step in the right direction by introducing a new force power just like this. So, on top of all of this, guys, let me know what you think about this below in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Gun in hand, we are alone again. No, I'm not the one from night to moon.